So let's say that you want to project a little bit more confidence when you're talking to someone, whether that's in an interview, whether that is in conversation with someone on the street, whether that's just in your day-to-day life. There are a few things that can give you the impression or give the other person the impression that you are a little bit more confident than you might feel inside. And remember, it's not always how you feel inside that's important. It can be, in some situations, how it comes across to the other person. And there is an argument to say that faking it till you make it does work to an extent. There are certainly skills and tips and techniques that can help you look more confident. And when you get a good reaction to it, it will probably help you feel more confident inside. All right, so here are our 3 tips. Make sure you stick around to the end to hear all 3. Number 1, slowing your movement down. Sometimes when we're too eager to please other people, we tend to come across as excitable, a little bit agitated, and therefore less confident. It's interesting. Slow movement means you're in control. If you're in control, you're probably more confident. And so instead of when someone says something like, "Oh, would you do that for me?" You go, yeah, absolutely. And you see my head going up and down. Instead, you might just want to go, "Yeah, absolutely." Just once can give the impression that you are the one that is a little bit more confident. And it's true even when you're just moving around in general. If you're kind of back and forth and wiggling around on your chair, or if I was stood up and walking back and forth on the spot, it might seem like I'm less in control. If my moves are a little bit slower, they're a bit more purposeful, and they're attached to what I'm trying to say, it gives the impression that we're more confident. The second one is pausing in the middle of what we're trying to say. So here's an example. A pause at the end of the statement can be really impactful. Here's how we do it. Compared to a pause at the end of the statement can be really impactful. Here's how we do it. Now notice it wasn't just a pause. I emphasized the here's how we do it with a little bit of gesticulation as well. But the combination of pausing and a little bit of emphasis on our facial expressions, our eyebrows in particular, what we do with our hands can make the difference between people being interested and just switching off. Again, notice what we did there. It emphasizes, it draws people in. It just breaks up your speech pattern a little bit. Voice fluctuations are a really important part of trying to keep people engaged in what you're trying to say. So our third one is voice intonation. So let's say I asked you, what's your opinion on this piece of work? And you were to reply with, well, I think we should probably go for A. It doesn't sound too confident. I mean, probably is not a great word in there, but the intonation at the end, I think we should probably go with A. It goes up at the end. Compared to, what do you think of that? I think we should probably go for A. The wording was the same. All that changed was the intonation at the end. I think we should probably go for A. I think we should probably go for A. Just that alone sounds more confident. And if you sound more confident, other people are more confident in the decision that you might make. Okay, so our 3 tips, quick recap. Slow, controlled movement, in particular nodding. Try not to nod along like this and just do 1 or 2. Second one, pausing after you've made a statement. Can really draw people in. And then our third one, make sure the intonation goes down at the end rather than up, because that sounds a little bit more quizzical and you're not sure what you're saying. Hope that's been helpful for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe.